Yo, welcome in. Some coffee and some slaying. What's going on? Tay, Brad, Sunil, Shane, Brad again. Not Mike, TWG Stacks. What's going on? Smolps, yo. Welcome in, you legends. All right. Gotta wake up a little bit. Woo! Yeah, G Stacks. Oh, back to sleep, you said. I was gonna say, I was like, it just hit my mind. I'm like, what are you doing up? Did you not go to bed yet? Yeah, get to sleep, G Stacks. Get some sleep, my man. You West Coasters can't be up yet. This is the Sunday morning streams are the special hours for the Australia, New Zealander, Philippines, South Korea, stuff like for the people over that way. Like prime time for them, I think. Not a time expert or anything, but rough night, says Shane. And not a rough night. I mean, I've just it's just 8 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, so not that that's super early, but you know. Oh, my eyes ain't working yet. Woo! Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful afternoon if you're on the other side of the world, or morning if you're on my side. Oopsie. Or aim there for a quick second. Watching from the tree stand, says Tyler. All right, yeah, it's pretty popular this time of year, I believe. A few other people had mentioned that other days. Best of luck on harvesting a deer. Just saw a small 8-point, huh? Gotcha. I'm not much of a hunter myself, but yeah, I can appreciate the you know, going out, getting your providing for your family, getting a good meal, and well, more than a meal, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. 9 p.m. here in Perth, says Shane. There, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's perfect for that side of the world. Perfect. Thoughts on hardcore playthroughs? Yeah, not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not that I could never be talked into it, but I don't really do it. If I ever played hardcore, it's not because I enjoy doing it. So. 10:30 in Okinawa, which would be Japan. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's like prime gaming time over there, right? I would assume anyways. Plus, I mean, let's be honest, this is a pretty good time for me to play some games too, right? Nothing else really going on. It's pouring rain here in Michigan. Pouring rain. It's cold. It's like 42 degrees and just pouring. Just pouring. It's crazy. Mel Brooks Optimus, Dread Edge, welcome there over on Twitch. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, Optimus saying pretty good for us Aussies in the Philippines. Ooh. Yeah. Perfect time for that. Yeah, this is Dread Edge. This is offline single player. Ooh. I usually rock this like, we'll say 80% of the time, with the other 20% like after ladder resets and stuff. Reindeer. I don't know if it's reindeer season. Not Mike says make sure you get your play in before the kids swarm you. Yeah, I don't really get swarmed, but I just got the one young one and then the 19-year-old, but he obviously doesn't really, you know, swarm. Yeah, he's fine. He's well, an adult, so. But yeah, just the one's hard enough. I don't know, man. I remember when I was younger, I always thought I'd have more than one, you know. The 19-year-old is stepson, so we'll say that. But I always thought that I'd have more than one kid, you know, like, you know, people think 2 or 3 when they have them. But man, if I had 2 or 3 younger kids, boy, how do people do it? How do people do it? It's crazy. Wolfen, good morning. Welcome in. Kenny, welcome in as well. Optimus saying you can, is that you saying you can hunt reindeer all year round? I don't really know nothing about that. Right now, regular whitetail season, right? Or, for my parts of the world, anyways. I think. Like I said, I'm not much of a hunter, but 2 young kids, a game changer, says Brad. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Full-time job right there. Afternoon from Germany. Welcome in. Not saying it. I'm not saying it. Deadeye saying he's feeling Javazan for the next ladder reset. Definitely can be a powerful one right there. You heard something about December. It could be. I haven't done the math, but I did see someone post that has radar set at the end of this month. There'd be an announcement on the date, but usually the date's pretty obvious most of the time. Like if somebody, usually people can just go look at when the last one was, and you just do the math, and you're like, that it'll be this day, and that's right. Like 75% of the time, we'll say. Yesterday was super nice in Michigan, says yes, no. It wasn't too bad, yeah. It wasn't, I mean, the weeks before, leading up to before yesterday was even crazier. Like it had been 70 degrees here in Michigan a couple of different days in the last week. Just crazy. Sounds like you're probably from Michigan, so you know all about her. John says the keys have kids close in the range. It could be. I mean, then they can play with each other, I suppose, and then it's not, you don't have young age kids spread out amongst like 2 decades of just like constant, like if you have 4 kids and they're all like 5 years apart, then you're constantly changing diapers all like for 2 decades straight. What happened over here? Oh, I clicked the button. Hold up. Nothing important. Nothing important. Just had to switch something around there. Gold magic find. Yo, watch on the big TV. Yeah. Yeah. See them drops in 4K. Well, 1440 anyway. Tanner rolled his first ever death, 385. Say perfect, huh? Gotta love it. That's some luck right there. Love to hear it. Viv says any news is welcome to the D2 community because we got nothing. Yeah, I mean, it is an older game, so it's kind of to be expected, so. Espresso. Fill you up with some Joe. Yeah, I gotta get some morning coffee. How did we live before coffee? Isn't that crazy? I didn't drink coffee till I was like 25 either, which is kind of... How did I do that? I just got up and didn't drink coffee? Like, what was I even doing with my life? 4K when, Phil? Oh boy, I don't know. Not really much motivation to do 4K when for this game. $8K coming soon. Festa Zombie, welcome in over on Twitch. What's up? What's up? Dread Edge said, yeah, I woke up to 50 this morning, but had 70s and 80s this past week. Gotcha. Yep, it's rolling through. Hopefully it does kind of cool off. I mean, it is getting that time of year, so. Off the screen again. Don't forget, fellas, hit that like button for me. Pork. What's going on, Pork? Welcome in. Not even 2 years of development after launch. Diablo 2 is not a 2-year game, 2-year-old game. It came out in 2000. They did a little remaster of it, but it's not a new game. Came out in 2000, as I'm sure most people are aware. 4K is kind of meme. Kind of, yeah. Galbeck says, love seeing people from all around the world in this stream this morning. Ooh, yeah, it is pretty wild, People from just all over the place, all walks of life, coming together to save Sanctuary. Oopsie. Tanner says, nice having Jamar Chase. Must be nice. Yeah, unfortunately, for my teams, I'm playing against Lamar Jackson in one league and against Joe Burrow in another, so they scored 50 apiece. Well, in the one league, I think Lamar Jackson had 40 in the one league, and then the other league I played against Burrow, he had like 50 something because the crazy insane like bonuses that players get in that league. So crazy. Come on here. Right thing out there. Gothic bow, another one of those. Nothing really rocking there again too much. John said he has a 40 health skiller on hardcore. Afraid to use it though. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. Like if I played on hardcore, I'd do like a sorceress, and I would never use the best gear, just in case I don't know. Hardcore just doesn't do it for me. I don't like risking it that much. I don't like having that much on the line, The people that play hardcore are the same people that would like you couldn't just put $5 on a football game or something. Like it's like, oh no, you $5. Why would you even waste your time? You got to be at least a hundo. Just gotta have more on the line to make it interesting. Not me though. Poor cheap Phil. Everyone shouting out their locales. Couple Denmarks, Germany, yeah. Trash, ooh, coming in with the one comment that always gets me going. Go Lions, go! Ooh, yeah, they got the late game. They got the prime time, 8:30 tonight, local. The best, everything's going pretty good on my side here. Hopefully things going great for you. Kenny got a SOJ from Andy. Love to hear that. Man, SOJs, yeah. Second channel, cheap Phil. Yeah, I got a frugal Phil channel. How to be as cheap as possible. Really should too. Something I'm an expert in. Number one, just eat rice and beans every day. And tofu. Well done steaks. You got to cook them well done when you get the well, that's not what I thought it was. You get the super old meat that's on sale, you got to cook it all the way through so you don't get sick, right? Science. No. We're not going down that path today, fellas. You're not going to bait me into it. Greg said, Chase got you 63 in your league. Yeah. In that league that I play in with the stupid bonuses, he got like 70 something. He had like 75 points because I wish this league they wouldn't put all these crazy wacky bonuses. Like I want to get in a league with normal scoring. Like this league for some reason, like, geez, it's like super common for kickers to get like 25, 30 points. People to get over 50 is like not uncommon, like individual players. But also if your player doesn't get over like 150 yards, they'll get like, no points at all. But then if they get over 150, all of a sudden it just starts exploding. So it like adds a huge luck factor, and it takes more, like a bunch of skill out of it. It's really annoying, but what you gonna do? Not a lot of people play fantasy football that I know anymore, so gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, Co not good enough for me nowadays, so Co not good enough for me. Trash says, thanks goodness the Lions game's late is at the cottage. Okay, alright. Chicho, what's going on? Welcome in. No, nothing good there. Archexile. I usually go with Enigma, so you can run a lot faster with it, and you do have the teleport to use to reposition Mercenary and stuff like that. That's what I would go with as my #1 choice. So. Tanner says, wish they had normal scoring. How are interceptions the same as a sack? Yeah, I think, let's see, what our interceptions are usually 2 and a sack is usually 1, right? That one's not too crazy, though. I mean, it depends how many points or how many sacks your team gets, I guess. Teams don't usually get like 8 sacks or something. That happens incredibly rarely, but I just don't get, the one thing I don't get for our like kickers, and how do kickers, I don't care how far, like even if the kick is 61 yards, under what circumstances a field goal worth the same as a touchdown? That really annoys me. That kick field goals in fantasy football being worth the same as a touchdown. Or when you're going up against somebody and they have like 123 yards and they catch like a 2-yard pass and that bumps them over the line to get the 5-point bonus. Plus they get 1 point for PPR, and then so they automatically, that 2-yard catch gets them like 7 points, and you're just like, that screen pass that went nowhere and did nothing. But it's the rules, it's what we go by, so I'm like, you know, but I just wish they changed the rules. Joseph, thank you for the fake happy birthday, appreciate you. Wolfen started his Grail, got a first set item. I mean, I would count runes too, or I do, I guess, but I mean, it's easy for me to say I count all the runes. I found all the runes already, so I found all the runes well before. I probably had 8 items left on my Grail when I had all the runes found, when I found my Zod, if not more. I probably had like 20 items left on my Grail when I found the Zod, so I would say you're probably, unless your luck goes strangely and you just get real lucky with uniques, you're gonna find all the runes before you find all the unique items. So you might as well just include it on the Grail. Deadeye says always goes Enigma first on single player over Infinity. Yeah, I must have missed if that question got asked, but I recommend doing that as well. Sorry, morning, you know, I got a clear throat sometimes there, but I've actually done it both ways, and when I made Infinity first, I regretted it. Because you're pretty much stuck only playing Sorceress. Not literally, but almost. Not having Enigma on a Hammerden, not having Enigma on a Hammerden, not having Enigma on a lot of things is annoying. So.
Donated $2 Canadian through Super Chat. 25 United States cents. Goo Lions Goo.
Thank you so much, Trash, for the quarter Super Chat. No, $2 Canadian. It's like $1.25 American. Appreciate you, you legend. Offline or online for beginners? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I started off online, so but that was a long time ago. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what the best answer to that question would be. Yeah, I don't know. Still thinking. I can't come up with a good. I'm not 100% sure. Sorry, I can't give you a for sure answer on that one. What do y'all think on that one? Espresso says the only time you use the feet is to kick field goals or use them to run with. That's why they call it football. The ball, and you have to run with your feet. Makes perfect sense. Offline because you can pause, somebody says. Or CW, I mean, Slater. That crossed my mind, but I don't know if pausing is really a huge boost. I don't know. Kermit, yo! What's going on? Seen how you fellas playing some Black Ops last night. I think that was all you legends too. I think I heard G-Stacks in there and oh shoot, I forget who else I was hearing in your chat or whatever. Hopped in just super quick before I went to sleep. Like, oh, look at this. Oh,
25 months, that's like 6 years or something.
like 6 years. Oh man, not even a Slayer either. Kermit is, of course, a legendary Slayer. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. You legend. 25 months, that's impressive. Appreciate you, my man. Boy, I was watching or listening to you guys play a little bit, and I was like, made me nostalgic about when I used to play back in the day. Chatting with the boys. It's like I'm not talking about up here, Enigma. The teleport helps a lot. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would definitely, anyone that ever asked that question, I definitely always 100%, no doubt in my mind, Enigma for sure. Espresso found Templars before making Enigma. Yeah, if you don't start off running LK, I could definitely see that happening for sure. I usually the first thing I ever do starting single player is LK, slam, 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 slam. So there's like no opportunity to find some rare unique like that. But I'm gonna make a pellet bow barbarian. Where it's gonna be at? G-Stacks and Mustang's kid. You say, okay, yeah, gotcha. Sounds like a cool clan. CW saying being a dad, having kids, being able to pause is huge. Yeah, I guess if depending on the age, actually, now that I think about it, when my daughter was younger, yeah, having to like pause real quick and take care of a situation. Make a Zeal Sork. Maybe one day. We'll say maybe. Don't use Conviction. Nah. Conviction's essentially pointless on a Fist of the Heavens Paladin for like 100%. Not really needed at all. All the holy bolts don't deal lightning damage, so, and that's what does all the clear speed. It could help like with the Diablo kill maybe, like that's about it. See how that all got wiped out from one foe shot? Doesn't really. Conviction does almost nothing. Oopsie. Just a lazy man's play with the redemption up all the time. No, don't even worry about swapping around. Kerf says you need to talk Sweet Phil on the plane. Crossed my mind. I wonder if I'd be any good at it still. Probably not. I used to be all right, but the old Call of Duties. Redemption is safer, somebody says. Yeah, I'm not much a hardcore player. For me, it's mostly laziness, but I mean, the other auras don't really help you out at all. So, I mean, I don't like trying harder for no reason. Like have not like it's that much harder, but then you have to hit more buttons and swap this, swap that back and forth. I forget to swap and this and that. Why is it not redeeming? Oops, I hit the wrong button. I don't have to worry about none of that. Usually you'd have redemption on a swap anyways and use it when you need to, but who's that fire on my barb? Come on. Maiden jabs. No good. Kermit says on Game Pass you can play it, so 13. Is it like Game Pass is probably like 13, 15 bucks a month, I'm guessing is how that works. I did hear that you could that I already knew that you could get Xbox Game Pass on PC, so Stone Diablo 2 guy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Maul, don't do that. Oh yeah, we gotta. By the way, anyone playing fantasy football, make sure you check your lineups before the London or the Germany game. There's a Germany game actually. Starts in about a half hour, so make sure you check them fantasy lineups. Anyone that is into that thing. Song name. All these songs are just called like metal backing tracks, like C5962. So exclamation music, or look at the very bottom of the description. I got a link to the guy's YouTube channel that makes all this stuff. They're just no vocal backing tracks that are just, you know, that don't really have real names. Yeah, that's pretty much everyone's stoned D2 guy. Everyone's reaction who has Jamar Chase. They're all like, yeah, I don't even care what happens today. Everything's fine. It's all fine. Yeah, unfortunately, I went up against Burrow in my main league that I care the most about, and yeah, he got like 50 something because of the crazy wacky bonuses in that league. But yeah, I literally went from being, I mean, projected is projected, so it's never like for sure, but I literally went from before the game started, because my team's so much better than the guy I was playing against with you know, injuries and buys and everything. Excuse me. You can't exactly trust Yahoo projections, but I was 65-35 before the game started to like win, like percentage wise, like how much they thought I was gonna win, and now it's like 60-40 the other way. Thanks for getting unluckiest of all unluckies. Of course my team is, and I'll complain about it till the sun comes up. Wait, what kind of saying am I coming up? I don't know, but anyways, I have the most points against in the league, of course, so it's one of those years, I guess. Sleepy Wiblow. I'm not sure what you're asking there about the smiter hitting Ubers one day. I'm not sure what you're asking there. My apologies there. What do I play fantasy? Both the teams I'm playing on right now are Yahoo. There's some things I like about Yahoo and some things I don't, and then there's like Sleeper I've used before. Some things on that platform I think are better than Yahoo, and then some things I don't like about Sleeper, so it's like, I don't know. I guess if I added up everything, I think probably the sleeper one's better than Yahoo overall. I didn't even have my items showing. But yeah, I guess I don't pick and choose. I can barely find people to play nowadays, so. Ooh, a lot of density over here. D2 guy said is using ESPN. I've actually never played on ESPN before. Never have. Greg said just made his first Enigma. Nice, congrats on that. Find anything good yet? God, the Cast Sanctuary been a little slow. I mean, been a little slow for me, like between all the different streams I've done here in the Cast Sanctuary. So, like, I've probably only found like 4 or 5 like even remotely noteworthy things in like 8 hours. Like, it's been real slow. So, is what it is. That means the luck's about to flip. I'm about to find 9 things. Ooh, there we go. Come on. My meme item that I always identify. Mercenaries using a Grief and a Azarath. So that's what, get the Azarath to like knock back the Desace group. That's always fun. Non-ethereal. So we feel Fantasy League next year. I did one last year and I tried to do one this year. I literally was spamming my Discords. I posted on my YouTube channel twice, and I got 5 guys that said they would play. So I literally had done one in the past. I did 2 years in a row in the past, but then this year I couldn't get anyone to play. So yeah, because the other ones I did them like just for fun, for free. And then I wanted to do one just for like 25 bucks this year, just so people, because what would happen is people would say they do it and then they would like draft and then never look at their team again, or you know, they would draft like the first round or 2 and then they would just auto pick the rest of it and then they'd never look at their team, you know, like for whatever reason. So I put 25 bucks league this year just to keep everybody in, and so somebody would win something, and I only got 4 or 5 guys that said they would be willing to play. So yeah. Bergen, what's going on, Bergen Foss? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Absolute Slayer. Appreciate the channel support. Appreciate you. Well, unique there, at least, you know, getting a little unique color flashes brightens you up a little bit. Get a little better item would be great. Robert says we got to slay that like button. We only got 46 likes. Man, all these people in chat. Man, guys, hit that like button for me. What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Tito, you're all good. As long as you hit the like button now, that's all that matters. Just got to hit it sometime. Lawbringer, good budget version of Azarath. Oh, hold up. No, my mic's on. You guys got to turn your volume up. It's been on the whole time. The whole time, man. I said all this great, insightful stuff. Oh, unbelievable. Anyways, pretty much I was talking again about how I would really recommend people make Enigma first. But anyways, always watch the vids. First time seeing you on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you get godly stuff. We don't appreciate you, man. Yeah, appreciate the sub. Very kind of you, for sure, for sure. Sitting there thinking you got, yeah, did I just go deaf? Yeah, my bad, it happens. I got the, in the morning you get the coughs, you know, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but first day streaming, yeah, tag, exactly. It's been a while. I haven't muted myself, and then because this button, you really got to get after it, you know, to like mute it and unmute it. Like if you just like boop, it don't work. One sip of coffee and I had my voice again. Yeah. Totally fixed everything. Oh, Wicked Plumber, my man. Holy smokes. Coming in with a $20 super sticker. Crazy. Thank you so much. Absolute legend. Jeez. Yeah, nothing epic fail, nothing that's new to you guys, though. It's been a while since I muted my mic and forgot, though. But thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Huge $20 super chat. Thank you. $20 super chat, and then he comes in with 10 gifted Slayer ships. My goodness, my man. Holy generous. Holy generous. Thank you so much. Just crazy. Nothing I can do but say thank you so much, and thank you so much for the generosity. Absolute legend. All I can do is make weird noises and say thank you. Ooh. Jeez. GG. Yeah, Tay said Wicked the Legend coming in hot. Totally. Totally. Let's see. Bergenfoss saying there's the Wicked Plumber I always hear about in the YouTube videos. Yeah, I guess he some of his other gifted memberships and stuff came through in some of the clips, you know. He drops them right when I'm dropping something. Totally, yeah. That's him. Should I make Chains of Honor for Sork or wait till Enigma? I would totally make an Enigma. Chains of Honor. I don't know. It was probably two years before I made a Chains of Honor on single player, to be perfectly honest. The very first expensive rune word I would make, like I would make Heart of the Oak and Call to Arms. I don't know if you consider that expensive or not. Like if you found an Ohm and like Vex and stuff, I would make those ones. Call to Arm and Call to Arms and Heart of the Oak. But when it comes to like using burrs for anything, I would 100% make Enigma over everything else. 100%. I know it can be tough because like you know, getting more rune value, either finding another burr and cubing a burr with a another burr to make a jaw is painful. Finding a jaw is like crazy hard, but it's like you just got to. Yeah, well done. Exactly. When I eventually meet Wicked Plumber, there's totally a well done Wagyu steak in his future. With a topping of the finest The finest medium rare tofu. You people. Saffron say everyone following that Icy Veins guide claiming that Chains of Honor is best in slot for the sorceress. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard of Icy Veins and I like seen the website or whatever for a quick second at some point in the past, but I don't know. I mean, Chains of Honor isn't bad, but I mean, I definitely would go make, like, especially offline single player. If you're choosing for your first expensive rune word to make between Chains of Honor using that Burr rune and an Enigma, boy, because Chains of Honor just uses one Burr and then like a few other like lower high runes, right? Let's see. Chains of Honor. I don't remember exactly what it uses, so let's just go ahead and look real quick. Yeah, Dol Burr Ist. So it only uses just one Burr. So it is cheaper to make, I guess, huh? Is Ribcracker worth upgrading? Is it worth upgrading? Let's see. I mean, it's worth upgrading, but if you're kind of making a different argument about being able to use it, so plus skills on a barbarian is going to be much less important than getting more damage and stuff. Damage through Deadly Strike, Crushing Blow, and the big thing about Ribcracker is it has a pretty high damage on it, but it also has a really high, the minimum and max damage is close together. So if you do use it on a barbarian, which you were talking about there, I don't know if I've ever used it on a barbarian. Let's see, Whirlwind maybe? It definitely is worth upgrading, I think. Last Outlaws, yeah, definitely Enigma. I'm not sure if that's a joke or not, but that's been asked about 30 times so far today for some reason. I'm not sure if you're joking, but oh yeah, very important thing there too. Yeah, Mace Mastery counts towards the staff. Yeah, but I just meant like plus skills, like if you get +2 to all skills on your weapon, or like getting 40% Crushing Blow, you definitely want the Crushing Blow. Like that's so much more. Or like maybe that's not the best example, but yeah, usually the Crushing Blow wins out on that stuff. 15, okay. 15, at least you find one 15 Magic Find Tiles belt, so perfect on that one anyways. Perfect on that one. Joined as I muted. You might be a little behind, maybe. He might be a little behind. He'll find out in a minute. That was like 20 minutes ago when I was muted on accident. Outlaw says he's only got the Sorceress played through. If you're literally only gonna play Sorceress, then Infinity could be the choice. If you have literally no other plans of offline single player playing any other character ever, if you ever have a plan of playing another character, you should make Enigma. So Jonathan Shaw, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that would be the only way that you could like justify it. Why can't it be ethereal? Items on the mercenary. So it's a grief and a Azarath. And then it's just an area. It's in a fortitude. Matt said got his first ist yesterday. Okay, all right. Always like finding some more ist runes. Congrats on that. Hopefully you find even higher ones popping off soon. Even higher, but yeah, first ist. That's pretty cool. Congratulations. Oh, Matt, you said you found 2 burrs before you found an ist rune? This guy. This guy. That's some luck for you. What the? I mean, obviously I'm happy for you, but that's crazy. That's crazy luck right there. Swaney, rise and grind. Yep. I mean, I was up for like an hour and a half before I started streaming, but yeah, pretty much some little morning slaying. Man, I could go for some more coffee, but we'll have to stick with some of that high quality H2O. Three monsters, forget about it. Not worth my time. Too annoying when they're too spread out on you. Ogre Axe, gotta check it just for the lulz. Man, one of these days I'm gonna find a sick, cruel Ogre Axe of quickness. It's gonna be legendary. Watching the football in 10 minutes. No, I don't. Where I'm at, it's only on NFL Network, and I definitely am not paying the money to get NFL Network. Sometimes they list it as NFL Network only, but then it's on other. Wait a second, I must have not hit something. Sometimes it'll say NFL Network only, and then it's on like one of the normal channels that I get, but usually it's these early games are always on. Oh, NFL Network. Yeah, the German, over in Europe, Wolfen saying he's been up for 10 hours sipping a beer. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I stream in the morning sometimes too. Catch other time zones when it's a good time for them too. How well does FOH do on Players 8? Oh, hold up. Good old Storm Shield, an absolute classic. Ooh, yeah. Still just finding a Storm Shield, just it does just kind of hit differently, you know, when you find one of these ones that used to be just one of the most godly in the game, when you'd lose your mind if you found it. Still good. A staple on hardcore from what I understand. So it's always cool finding this stuff. Always cool. How about the boots? And then what was I just saying? Oh yeah, someone asked how well does it do on Players 8 difficulty? It's definitely slower. Why don't we do one? I'll rip it at one at Players 7 difficulty of the setup I got. At Players 7, I view hammers as being faster, but and you definitely want to have packs of monsters like close to each other. If they're spread out like at all, you have like it just takes so long. Like when there's a few monsters, like I almost just want to skip it because you need the foe to hit and deal like a ton of damage to send out a ton of bolts. That's what does the most. Maybe like this group will be a better example. So it's still working, you know. Obviously, I'm not struggling by any means, but it's just not too much effort. Who wants to try that hard? Also, when I'm trying to stream and read chat and stuff, which I try to prioritize reading chat quite a bit, it does make it more difficult to stream too, so. Where were we here? Chris's happy Marine Corps birthday. Okay, I didn't know that. Did not know that one. Spent all night leveling a Paladin 65, just got to hell. Wish I had Enigma. Well, at least on a Paladin, get 1 point down to charge, and that can get you around a lot faster. If you didn't know about that, maybe you did, but if you didn't, 1 point into charge can go a long way. Just chug mana potions. You can just buy them from a vendor and charge around everywhere. Jonathan said he needs CMC to come back lighted up. He might. Hard to say, but we'll see. Could I describe my reaction if I found Tyrell's Might? If I found Tyrell's Might, I'd be like, all right, Holy Grail over, bye guys, and I'd just end stream. That's what would happen. And then I'm never gonna stream again. I'm just gonna go off into the sunset, finding my final. I'm joking, of course, but not doing the fire thing. Mercenary can't quite handle it. I'd find Tyrell's Might. I'm like, all right, fellas, I'm announcing my retirement from YouTube and streaming in general permanently. Goodbye. Can you if you personalize an item, can another person use it? Yeah, another person can use it, and they can see your name. Yep, exactly. Yep. The way Llama did when he found his Zod. I guess I didn't see that, but I don't really plan out my reaction, so like I'll just be here like kind of excited, you know. Maybe I should plan out my reaction. You know what? From here on out, I'm gonna start planning my Tyrell's Might reaction. So I'll draw up a script of how I'm gonna act, and then I'll just go crazy. I'll have it all planned out. I'll have props set up over here. I'll have to hit the Salvation Army, and I'll buy like an old keyboard and set it over here. And I'll be like, and an old monitor, and just like bash the old monitor over my knee and shatter it. Like I'm just losing my mind. That's what's gonna happen. I'll put like 5 keyboards. So I bash one. So it's like, oh, he's going crazy, acting like he's bashing his monitor, but actually I have like 5 keyboards lined up over here, just bashing one after another. So it's like super obvious that I planned it out. It's gonna be great. Did this you're saying, talking about Llama finding the Zod rune, was this just recently, or for some reason I don't remember. I feel like that would have popped up in my feed or something. Or is it from like 2 years ago and I'm just forgetting? Semi recently? Interesting. Yeah, guess I just missed it or overlooked it or something. Teen88 saying he found 2 Zods in the last couple of weeks. Yeah, someone, you know, there's always somebody that gets crazy lucky, right? So, Mustachio Man, what's going on? Finally caught some of the streams. #1 D2 content creator of all time. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for the kind words. That can't possibly be true. How could I be the best? But either way, thank you so much for the kind words. You're a legend. Wolfen said it was last year when Llama found his side. Gotcha. Okay. 2 colds, 2 blizzard. Close. Chris of Cape. Yo! He's not even a slayer. Chris of Cape is a legendary slayer. Appreciate you, absolute legend. Of doesn't say how long, but I think that's like 6 months or something. I think that's like the 6-month color, maybe. Not sure on the I don't have the colors memorized for my I made those icons, those badges, like 6 years ago. So hard to remember. Ooh, ferocious ogre maul. Definitely not ogre. Definitely ogre, for sure. One of the best. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Andres Stensberg saying never found one in his life. Yeah, I mean most people probably never found a Zod. They're so rare to find. I mean, I've only found one, and I feel like I played a lot of Diablo 2 in my day. A lot. Chris says happy birthday to all my fellow Marines. Appreciate you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Shout out Marines. This what Marine Corps birthday, anniversary, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Challenged an LK, ran LK with my paladin for a long time. Absolutely nothing. Running LK with a paladin. I would always do it with a sorceress personally. Just, I mean, having teleport and telekinesis is just goated. Like, can't sleep on the benefits of telekinesis, like, at all. Like, a sorceress that's using telekinesis and a sorceress not using telekinesis literally probably adds, like, somewhere between 15 and 25%, like, runtime. Like, legitimately. So, highly recommend Sork. What does telekinesis do? Well, when you spawn into the game, you spawn in like right here. You can literally just go boop in telekinesis, and then you're boom instantly in lower Kuros, like that. You don't have to run over. Then when you teleport out, you boom boom, you telekinesis. You just have to boom boom, boom boom. Boom, boom. Oh, is this the fire right here too? Ah. But anyways, you just telekinesis, and you're out. You know, like all those little moves. It's a lot of clicks. So really, in my modern day, man, the way too many clicks, you know, get your hands tired and stuff. But if you're going like efficiency, bam, 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 it can save you a ton of time. And considering like, if you shave like 2 seconds off an LK run, I mean, usually lower Kuros runs you can do like sub 20 seconds a piece with a good map and with a sorceress and stuff. So if you're shaving 2 seconds off an 18 sec, you know, that's, I don't know, you do the math. I guess it's not 15, that's like 12 or 13% faster, but still, that's the difference between, you know, getting 900 runs done and getting 1,000 done in the same amount of time, right? So. Let's see. Drewby's planning on farming chaos to get Enigma. See so many people get Jaws there. Yeah, farming chaos to try to make Enigma. It's kind of all will come down to RNG there. Like you could literally in one day find them both. But let's see. I'm trying to think. I honestly may have never found a Jaw rune in Chaos Sanctuary before in my entire life. Legitimately, I believe that it's actually true. I don't think I've ever found a Jaw rune in LK before, or in Cat Sanctuary. If I have, it's like one time. So. But yeah. Oh, Chris. Oh, you're wait. How'd you get another message in here? Not sure what happened there, but yeah, thank you, Chris, once again for. Oh, it says the 8-month thing here now. Nice, 8 months, he says. Shout out to my 3 daughters, he says, sitting here losing their minds after hearing I became a member. Oh, yeah, absolute. Chris is an absolute legend. Ooh. 8-year-old daughter's building a fire sorceress. Oh my gosh, it's legendary. I got an 8. My daughter's 8 too, but she will not at all ever play Diablo 2. Never, unfortunately. How many Mangs and Death's Web have dropped this morning? None yet. Yeah, man, Mang Song's lessons. I've probably found like 12 of those things, to be straight up, on offline single player here. If that's probably not even an exaggerated number, probably like 12 of them. Oh yeah, put those back. Ooh, belt, legendary. Teen says only Jai ever found was in Chaos. P1 online. Ooh, got some luck there. Yeah, I just I don't know. I've definitely found high runes in Chaos before, but I think a Jai. I just don't think I ever have. I think I remember a Cham for sure. I definitely remember a low. The first low I got was from Chaos. I do remember that on D2R. But yeah. Yeah. Tay saying welcome to the fellahood. Mars or High Lords on a Javazon? I go with High Lords personally. That's what I went with. So plus skills are big on a Javazon, but I think in that instance taking the attack speed is the right choice. But I mean, I wouldn't blame anybody for saying they prefer the other one. It's gonna depend where you're running to, I guess, because if you're using your Javazon and you're heading to like Worldstone Keep, you may want to get like the 30 all res, but you do get the lightning and stuff, you know, on the High Lords. So I usually go with High Lords, but I don't run Worldstone Keep and stuff. Yeah, in general there, Arc, I don't save any elemental damage charms, yeah. Like, if I was super early on melee character on a playthrough is about the only time. I am overburdened. Not important to the first Jah he seen dropped on Battle.net. Didn't have any room in his inventory. He learned that lesson. Yeah, I will admit a lot of times when I'm playing online ladder, I don't set my stash up this way. I'll leave a spot at least this big open usually. Also, online I usually don't have full inventory of heli combat, so definitely another option. Cat's Eye, true story, because Cat's Eye has what, walk, run, and IAS, right? So guess I could have ID'd the runic there. Oh well. Bean ass said got a job in Chaos yesterday. and a bird 2 days ago. There's a hot streak for you. This build is full MF. Full magic find. I don't know about full. I have like 260-ish. I could get more, but didn't do that. 260 is a fine number. Perfectly fine. Yeah, we'll take out some on the steps too. Why not? Macaro, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Ooh, like the density though. Come on, this could be the run. Just need something hype. How long did it take you to find Geats? See, Geats is one of those annoying things that, like, when you want one, you can never find it, like early on in ladder, but then you find like all the time after you get better gear. So yeah, there's okay, well, a little item for necromancer. I do like the homunculus, so we'll shout that one out. Classic for the necromancer right there. 40 res, you got the man after kill. So if you're looking for the lore based item, homunculus is pretty cool. That is rocking the spirit all the time. Does equipping better items get you better drops? No. I see you see there, but not magic find. No, if you just have like higher level cruel ogre axe of regeneration. Interesting. Getting closer to my dream item. No, if you just equip like Tyrell's Might and like Death's Web and, you know, I don't know, whatever helmet's super rare. No, that won't help you find more uncommon stuff. So Max Power saying max block necro with the homunculus is fun. Interesting. That sounds like a hardcore idea, perhaps. Got any better luck in chaos? Death Dream? Not really. Not really. No, it's been a slow go still. Let me take another drink of water. That's probably what I need. Phil A saying, darn. Far Oasis terrorized. Right? That's a good spot, ain't it? Missed some boots? I don't think so. Maybe if I did. I don't feel like going back to find some boots anyways. I have so many like good tri-res boots this long into offline that I don't really worry about that. I obviously pick them up and ID them if I don't miss them, but $250-ish is good. You have 460 and it feels like you have nothing. Yeah, well the thing is that, as you probably have heard before, but the diminishing return on Magic Find, like the difference between 250 and 450 is actually like, I don't know if the real number, but it's like actually effectively like a 10% better chance for uniques anyways. So with the diminishing return, maybe it's 15 or 20%, I don't know, but it's not a lot really. It's not a linear progression. What if the boots had max light radius? That would change everything, Bib, for sure. Then they would be S tier. Maybe even T tier. Troll nest, okay. Can we get the 3 sockets in it? Make it a little interesting, like a budget. J-Mod, no. It's kind of a semi-rare one. Headhunter's Glory, cool name. Cool names really make the value mostly on these items, for sure. So I just like the item. I just like it. Cool name. You can get 3 sockets though, then you can, in rare instances, use it for something, but most of the time not so much. But check some of the selling stuff here. 2 resis, nothing there. Death Dream, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, legend. Absolute legend. Thank you. Love it, love it, love it. See, important. We got 11k Sork max lower enemy cold res. Is there a point in adding any points in the cold skillers to build, or should I fill inventory with that? You should use cold skillers for sure. Get more damage. Pretty much I set them up just like this, like cold skillers, magic find across the bottom is what I would say. But also though, if you get a bunch of plus skills to like, you may need to respec at some point. It might be beneficial because you don't need to max out cold mastery if you have a lot of plus skills. Usually, like if you have a ton of plus skills, if you have it set up similar to this for your sorceress, like Heart of the Oak, you know, Enigma, Spirit, Shaco, cold skillers, you probably really only need 1 point in the cold mastery, and you can really put more points into the synergies to get more damage. But yeah, especially if you have like an infinity on your mercenary, especially. What's my merc gear? The weapons there are just Grief and Azarath. Yeah, Saffron's saying if it's over like 155-ish, you don't really get any, much benefit after that. There could, the only benefit is like an ever so slightly, like when you sunder a monster, your cold mastery works, but you only get 1/5 of whatever your max cold mastery, your minus enemy cold res from cold mastery is. So, but it's like, boy, every hard point you put into it, that's only minus 1%. So it's kind of like, okay, this is the hypest rune so far. The hypest, well, actually, it's not as hype as that Lem rune I found the other day. But hey, pull is one I definitely will pick up and keep, for sure. For sure. Oh, Grimal, do it. Come on. You mean, no. Because I put that pull rune over there, so I jacked up my cube. Yeah, the thing is if I would honestly, don't fight cold immune monsters if you're a Blizzard Sorceress. I would try to skip them. Without a, you know, if you don't have like Infinity, a Sunder Charm, like I would just, if you don't have at least those two, I would 100% skip any cold immunes. Like, don't even go to those areas. And then I wouldn't intentionally go to those areas even if I did. Yeah, that's my motto most of the time. If something's immune to you, you just skip it. Especially on a playthrough and stuff, which you wouldn't have those things anyways, but yeah. Skip, 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 skip. Skip all that stuff. Up your Oculus. Quite a boost you'd get to your build by upgrading an Oculus, huh? That's just like a goat move. That's just to show how much of a baller you are, huh? I never crossed my mind to do that. Appreciate you joining me. Between Twitch and YouTube, we got 278 Slayers in here. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Much appreciated. Couple runes there. Like button click required on YouTube for sure. Just can't skip Lord Desace if you're farming Cat Sanctuary. Yeah, I wouldn't, don't farm the Cat Sanctuary with Blizzard Sorceress. Don't do that. You got all these other cold immunes in here too. Yeah. Hard pass. See, I would just pick somewhere else. Because yeah, a lot of times whenever I have, you know, I voice that opinion, I would like just skip them. Just don't do those places. And then people are always like, well, how do you get past the Eldritch to go out there? I'm like, well, don't just teleport. Saffron says the Dimensional Shard only has a level requirement, so he's totally gonna do that. Upgrade his Oculus. Ooh. Yeah, just to be baller. Like, I just wasted this pull rune and whatever, is it pull co, I think? I wasted these two just to upgrade an item for no reason, cause I can. Any good finds this morning? Just some little baby stuff. Nothing super exciting. Nothing super exciting. See, talking about the Lord Desace in the Cat Sanctuary, it says that's what a good mercenary is for. Is, see, I don't remember. I'll look right now. I can't remember. Is Desace's entire group immune to cold, or is it just him? I don't really remember. A unique Ogreax Teen 88 says, ooh. Yeah, it's just him. So yeah, your Blizzard can nuke everything. Yeah, really, that's what you do with a, that's what you do with Desace, isn't it? You static him to halfway, and your mercenary kills him in like 3 hits. Do-do, do-do, do-do. And he's gone. That's what it is. Yeah. This bum. Get out of here. Either way, though, I know I've definitely seen people farming Cat Sanctuary perfectly fine with the Blizzard Sorceress, but it's definitely one that I generally don't do. I like taking like cold builds to places that are really good for cold builds and stuff like that. So just me. That's just how I do. Yeah, Bjorn. Everyone asks that. See, there must be some misconception or something about how Fist of the Heavens works. Because when you drop Fists of the Heavens and all those bolts come out that kill everything, none of that is lightning damage, just none of it. So it's kind of like, you know, I just kind of view it as pointless, right? If you're ever going to go after an individual monster, I just use, you know, whatchamacallit, the Holy Bolt thing. FCR at here, I forget, 131. Oh, so I'm over the 125. Foe is foe magic damage. So the Holy Bolts are kind of magic damage, but I don't know the way they're exactly classified, because you can kill stuff that's immune to magic if it's undead and demons with these Holy Bolts, and the Holy Bolts that come out of Fists of the Heavens also does. So they're magic damage to undead and demons that like subvert immune to magic. It's kind of a weird, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure what to tell you about it, but besides the fact that the Holy Bolts do kill things that are immune to undead or immune to magic, so yeah, don't know what to tell you about it. Yeah, exactly, Saffron. Yeah, they're just weird. They're just weird. Teen said he's slapping Bale and Chaos with the Nova Sword. Yeah, Nova, Infinity, Sunder Charm, Griffin's Eye, all that good stuff. It's a good build. It's a great build. Great. One of my favorites. Yeah, Not Important says that's confusing. I was kind of wondering about that. Yeah, it's one of those things. Just don't think about it too much. Just learn how it works. It kills anything that's undead or demons, and don't think about it any harder than that. Don't think about if it's logical or don't do that. It just is what it is. 20% increased attack speed. Yeah, Blessed Hammers does get stopped by magic immunes. Holy Bolts of both kinds from foe and the regular Holy Bolt skill absolutely wreck magic immunes. As long as they're undead and demons, so. Holy Bolt OP on a Foden. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely, that's what I use for individual targets generally, just so you can spam them at individuals. Oopsie. You like using Holy Bolt on Diablo? Yeah, I mean that's what I rock. Just hold down the button, just kind of sit back. No problem. Hit him with the foe. Just do the Holy Bolts. No big deal. Can you make Eth phase blades or only the unique dimensional now? Not sure on the thing there. You can upgrade uniques that are like if you find Ginther's Riff or something, you can upgrade that to a phase blade, yeah. But you know, it's not good, but you can. Only certain things you can upgrade though. You can't just upgrade random stuff. So etiquette today does seem like a good day to farm D2. You are right. What's the Barb rocking? So yeah, he's rocking Grief, Azarath, and then just an Ariats and the armor. I forget. Fortitude. Griffin's on a foe. There you go. That's really min-maxing that lightning damage. Ooh. The lightning damage on one individual random monster in the middle of a giant pack. Yeah, that's what you need. Nice. Not important to the upgrade in Ethereal Ginthers in his state Ethereal. You can upgrade white bases on offline, right? No, you can't upgrade white stuff. But yeah, I've upgraded to Ginthers too. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure that when you upgrade a unique ethereal item like that, I'm almost positive when I upgraded it, the damage actually went down on it. I'm almost positive. I think the minimum damage goes up, but the maximum damage goes down. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure when I did that, that's what happened. Griffin's max Holy Shock, max Conviction. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. If you're going with it that way, huh? You can make it work. Yeah, I mean, true story, I suppose. Yeah, not important says, yeah, the minimum goes almost up to the same as the maximum. Nice. Could be the one. Oh. 29 damage. Not good enough. Do I actually get anything for people subbing with Prime subs? Yeah. Yep. Depending on, and it's super weird. Twitch just changed this, how they used to do it. You used to get the amount that like a normal sub would give you. So like on Twitch, a normal regular sub, Twitch takes like half and then the streamer gets half, right? But they changed it recently to where depending on where the person lives in the world, the viewer, like if someone's from like, and I'm just naming a random country, I don't remember for sure, but like if someone's Twitch Prime subs from like Turkey or something like that, the streamer only gets like $1. But if you Twitch Prime sub from like United States, the streamer will get like $2.30. But if you Twitch Prime sub from like the Philippines or something, and I don't know that these numbers are accurate, but it's something like this. Depends where you're at. Like you might only get $2.11. And I don't know how they determine these weird numbers, but missed an amethyst. No! 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 Devastating. That would have been my 220 amulet if I would have. That was a good luck. Good luck amethyst. Money lost in conversion rates, maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. I just when it happened, I was like, that's strange. Heavy Spark, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing great. 15 poison damage. Ooh. Did I miss anything over here? Nope. Nothing important anyways. Ooh, I like seeing those big packs all tight together like that because FOH just melts them. Just melts them. What is for breakfast? Yeah, I don't know. Coffee, and then more coffee, and then right after that, I'll probably have another cup of coffee. Not really a big breakfast person, but I actually usually eat like an early lunch, sort of. Like I eat lunch at like 10:30, 11 usually, which isn't super early, but oh yeah, so it's 10 right now. Yeah, so I'll probably eat lunch. I'll stream until sometime and get off and eat lunch. I don't eat breakfast. Or I mean, wait a second. No, I mean, it's a special diet I'm doing called intermittent fasting. See, growing up, that was just called skipping breakfast. Brunch, you mean? Yeah. I'm gonna be honest though, brunch, I don't really consider it brunch unless you're having like, maybe it's just me. Brunch is like a vacation thing. Like if you're not having a mimosa or like a screwdriver or something, is it really brunch? Or like a beer with your like breakfast? Then it's brunch. Maybe that's just me, but. See, Death Dream said, glad it gives you something. Yeah, it's like a free little donut out to any streamer. Also, if you Twitch Prime sub, I believe if you watch on Twitch and you Twitch Prime sub, it causes you not to see any ads on that stream anymore for the month. So, FOH smiter or straight FOH? This is straight Fist of the Heavens, Eddie. If you were playing on ladder, I would always, pretty much in my opinion, you can just put a couple of points into certain places and you're essentially a FOH smiter. So I would always put the point into conviction or fanaticism, and you already have a point to smite, I guess you have to. So yeah, I would always come down here to fanaticism for a smiter usually. Some people say you don't even have to worry about that if you just get the right pieces of gear. You don't even need to use fanaticism, but I always did if I play FOH on online ladder. But I can unlimitedly free respec on offline single player on PC, so I always make my character specifically for what I want to do with it at that moment. Is this viable P8? It is, yeah. It's just annoying to try to read chat with this build and play. I did a P8 run. I did like part of a run earlier on Players 8, and it works. It's really not even much slower than this, but it is a little bit. It is a little bit slower. Ooh, look at these. Look at these packs. Yeah, pretty much the way my opinion goes for foe compared to Hammerden, I think Fist of the Heavens is a little bit faster on players 1 and even players 3 a tad faster, but I think Hammers is faster on like players 7, 8. So it's definitely viable for sure. Nick, yo, welcome in. Coffee and cannabis, says Mix. There you go. That'll wake you up, right? Got a little kick in the morning. Deference says intermittent fasting, not really dieting. Right? I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it depends. By definitionally, it is a diet. The diet is really just what you eat. Like your diet could be all Twinkies and you know, candy, Twinkies and candy bars, but that is a diet. Skipping breakfast is geez, what up, Stutter Phil? Skipping breakfast for me is the easiest way to limit calories slightly with the least amount of pain. Something about, like, if I eat, like, let's say I eat breakfast at like 7 o'clock in the morning when I get up, I'm hungry again by like 9. Like, stomach hurts, hungry, like gurgle it, oh, feed me more food. That's what it says. But if I don't eat anything, it's like right now I'm just starting to feel a little bit hungry because I haven't eaten anything yet. So for me, it's just, you know, easier to do that. It's not the best for everybody, but yeah, you know, just for this Phil guy. Was there an amethyst near the pentagram? Could have been. I might have overlooked it for sure. See Vlad saying don't get the benefits of fasting, it's just a fad. Well, I think anything that helps people who want to eat less calories, it helps them to eat less calories in this modern day and age, I think is fine. It's not quote unquote good enough or something. It's not good enough at getting the benefits of fasting, or it's not like a real, like, everybody teach their own, whatever works for them, huh? People overeat and they're eating well. Well, the thing is it's, if you overeat, let's say you eat 3 meals and you overeat it at all of them, or you eat at 2 meals and you overeat at all of them, which one's going to be better for you? So that's kind of what we're getting at here, fellas. Don't let okay or good be the enemy, you know, or don't let perfect be the enemy of better. So if at all your meals you overeat and you eat 2,500 calories at every meal, and then you start not eating breakfast and you only eat 2 meals that are 2,500 calories a piece, which one's going to be better for you? Now, getting that person to eat 1,800 calories a day to lose weight might not be realistic here. You know what I mean? Don't let perfect be the enemy of better. etiquette saying, and if you look at it the opposite way, breakfast is the easiest way to bulk and take on them gains. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't worry about gains as much anymore at my advanced elderly age. Did LK runs like you recommended for 3 hours, gave up. Yeah, 3 hours of LK is like almost nothing. But let's see where the rest of this comic goes. Got a burr on your second run. Well, you can't argue with complete random luck. So, congrats on getting the burr run, anyways. Congrats on that. Phil's back is 82 years old, right? It's starting to get better. It's starting to get quite a bit better now. I think I'm pretty sure I re-ruptured my disc or whatever, and I think it's starting to heal back up again here. So I don't know. Maybe one day maybe my back will only stay at 82 years old. Not important that he thinks the Cow King dropped 7 yellows for you. There must have been another champion there. I'm pretty positive that it's not possible for the Cow King to drop 7 items unless there's some glitch or some mechanic there that I'm not understanding. There must have been another monster there that dropped another one for you. I think they can usually any monster can really only drop 6 items maximum. Like that's the most that a monster can drop of any kind. I'm pretty sure. Mick says just drink coffee when the munchies kick in. Yeah. Oh, well, 16 life, 11 cold res. Cold res not the best one, but it's an all right charm. It's all right charm. I wish it was like a lightning one, but life, lightning make up for that. If you're making up for the loss of res from a cold Sunday, you know, it's something. Something. Nothing I really need, I guess, to think about it, but Hellforge plate. Let's check it. 594, 200 strength. I'm gonna pass on that one. Before I kill Diablo, if anyone thinks I should keep it, let me know in the chat. But Lunchbox, welcome in. Coffee is negative calories. Yeah, it's like nothing, right? But man, I can only drink so much coffee though, huh? No more. 3 cups is the max. The max. But even at that, when you finish drinking my 3rd cup, I'm like, oof, my stomach. Bill, try Frenzy Barb. Frenzy Barb's kind of neat. Frenzy Barb's kind of neat. Haven't played it in a while. Was thinking oh boy, I'm in a stuttering mood today, just stuttering left and right. I can't get the words starting here. I've been thinking about trying redoing Frenzy Barb here. I don't know about redoing, but it's a cool build. It's a fun build, zip around fast and stuff. So the things that Frenzy Barb's good for doing are just things that I don't want to really do right now, I guess. So I've been trying to find Tyrael's Might. It's just not great at that. So is there an online unlimited socket quest method? Trade for tokens of absolution. So technically yes, but it's not free. But you can respec unlimitedly that way. Trade for tokens or farm up all the essences. So yes, kind of. Drewby said Act 1 of Hell done kind of easy. Yeah, Act 1 is pretty not too difficult. Andy's not too hard, really. I mean, the entire act you can just run through. You don't even have to, you literally don't have to kill anything. You can just run to the bottom, find Andy, and kill Andy, and you're done. Oh, Biv, man, Biv, absolute legend, hitting up with the links to my videos here left and right. Love it. Budget endgame Frenzy Barb. Ooh. I didn't do these packs very efficiently here. Oh well. We'll worry about it. We'll let future Phil worry about that. Vlad said he got a serve from a corpse at LK, but did a few hundred runs, didn't get anything. So yeah, they say I don't know who they are, but they say you get one high room per 500 LK runs. So
$5 through Super Chat.
Oh, Chris.
Good morning. Can we get a let's get after it?
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Chris. And of course, we are getting after it. Woo. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Thank you for the generosity, my man. Made sure it was unmuted again there, so. Endgame, that's not a thing. Well, sure it is. How fast you kill everything doesn't determine whether it's... You can do everything with it, though. You can do Ubers with the Frenzy Barb. You can do Chaos Sanctuary. Sure you can. How fast is it? That's a different story. Can find item on a barb go up to 79 or 78 max? I don't know. I've never really paid attention that much to the max there. I know at some point you're putting 2 points in to get 1%, and then at some point you're putting 2 points in to get, or 3 points in to get 1%. But I don't know what the max is necessarily, I suppose. See, Gecko Whirlwind IK. It's actually pretty good. Yes, it's not too bad actually. Yeah, not too shabby. Just kind of messed around with it in the past before. Little Viv probably on his way picking that video, but yeah, I did a LK Whirlwind Barb video. $300 y'all joining me now. We're already up to 300 here between Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate y'all joining me on this wonderful Sunday morning. Also, YouTube, make sure you hit that like button for me. Saffron said never had more than 79. Never had more than 79, so. Frenzy Barb with Corpse Explosion. There you go. Throwing a Corpse Born or a Bone Hue. There you go. ETD, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. You know what I kind of want to do? I want to look at my phone for a second. Hold up. Please tell me I got fantasy football alerts about touchdowns. I got Malik Neighbors on my team, so not looking good so far. I need Malik Neighbors to do some work. What are you doing there, pit crawler? Just hiding out by yourself over here? Unbelievable. Happy afternoon from Germany. What's going on? That's where like football games going on right now. Armor X lock in LK. I feel like I only get so on offline single player, if how do I explain this in the fastest way possible? So the Armor X can kind of quote unquote lock, like you're saying. So the way it determines what item drops off the rack is number one, based upon your map seed, which on single player will stay the same. And there's a lot of different factors, but one of the factors is actually which direction you approach the rack at. So if you come in from the waypoint and you go right at the same angle to a rack and hit it, you could theoretically, and this can happen, you can get the same item every single run. Or sometimes it's hard to replicate exactly, but you could get the same item like 9 out of 10 runs and stuff like that. So yeah, I've seen people use that where they've gotten like a Shaco, the base item Shaco, drop off a rack, and they just spam the rack, boom, 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 trying to get a Harlequin's crest that way. So yeah, that does happen. Weapon and armor racks like that. ETD. You know what? Yeah, I haven't gone over the gear today. I guess I'll just hit it real quick. I'm gonna go over it really quick though. I don't really talk about nothing. I'll just kind of scroll over so you can see what it is. It's a super standard paladin build, so it's all basic paladin gear pretty much. So neighbor's at 0 right now. Of course he is. He'll be at 0 until the 4th quarter, and then they'll just give him 10 targets on one drive, and he'll go down and score a touchdown. The next drive they'll give him 10 targets, and he'll end up with like 120 yards and 13 catches on 20 targets and a touchdown. That's what they do all the time. That's what they did last week. He had 0 points going into the 4th quarter, and they gave him 12 targets in the 4th quarter. I don't get why would you not target your best player? I just don't understand it. Quite literally the best player on your team. A high 1st round pick too. I mean, I guess it's only a couple minutes into the game. They probably haven't even gone on offense yet. Either way, I'm still mad about it. Etiquette says, pay me GG items for farming keys. It's so super easy online. That is one of the best ways, in my opinion, to get value and trade up for your gear. Farming keys is so easy. Especially you start off with a Nova Sorceress, just too easy. That in spirit sets, spirit rune sets with the Hell runes. Too easy. Patrick, yeah, I have really no idea which that part where you say the buffer cells, you got to move back and forth. Not 100% what you're saying in that comment, to be perfectly honest. Not sure. Trey says going to a different waypoint and then going to it can change the drops too. Yeah, there are kind of a lot of different things. Like I don't even know all of the variables, but yeah, that I have seen that one before. But I would say, I mean, if you're trying to do some goofy stuff, like I seen someone mention, you know, Ginger made a video about it and someone else did. And it's funny, I thought that was like old news that, you know, I thought everybody knew about that you could keep the same map and have that stuff. And I guess I should have made a video about it like years ago when I found out about that, but yeah, if you have the same map and you have like the exact same pieces of gear in your stash and you go to like the waypoint at the right thing and you move at the exact right speed, and you can get the rune every time. But yeah, it's a little bit I don't know what you say, gimmicky or whatever, because you can't like, there's so many map seeds, there's no way you could get that map seed without going in and setting the map seed to do exactly what you wanted it to. So but yeah, there's a bunch of different variables that go into all that stuff. Ark just found a jaw. Who's this guy? Congratulations. Congrats on that one. Dang yo. Let's see. Pride, Blessed Day, Mert, Golem made from Last Wish. Do all the auras not affect summons that well? Boy, I wouldn't do that. Last Wish Iron Golem is bold strategy, Cotton. But I mean, I guess all those auras would help him out. It's not how I would do it by any means, but what do I use to farm D keys? I mean, pretty much anything. I mean, I would do it in Nova. I mean, usually it's a sorceress, so the one thing is I always play softcore, so if I accidentally get caught once in a while and a corpse explodes me and I get taken out, I just go, oh well, and I just join the next game, you know, so I don't really worry about it too much. I've done keys with I've done keys with the Necromancer before. Who can corpse explode faster, you know? I've done it with all different kind of builds, so Barbarian. howl away the other monsters and take him out. So I've done it with a lot of different stuff. Or you can just be that person, throw on the nature's piece and not worry about it at all. Pride shatters corpses. No good on a necro. Yeah, the cold damage on a necro is always annoying, but I guess if someone's more concentrating, they're caring less about their mercenary getting the kill. They're getting more damage from their summons, I guess. But yeah, like I said, it's not what I would do. But shouldn't a rune word made with a Zod make the Iron Golem indestructible? So make him invincible? I mean, that's pretty sure it doesn't, but yeah, I see what you're getting at there, huh? Oopsie. Yeah, it sounds like he's talking more about like just getting the max damage from his summons and not worrying about, most of the time, kind of like what Saffron's saying there, people play for your merc to get the first kill, and then you just get all your damage from corpse explosion, but which is the way I prefer and kind of recommend as well to play it, but some people just want the most powerful horde they can get. Come on. Ort rune, let's go! Ort. Wait, where's all my high runes from the Cast Sanctuary, fellas? What's going on? Custom 3-hour metal song for when he streams. What, the same song for 3 hours? That sounds like a bit much. Bit much. Whoa, Carolina's up 10-0 already? What? What? So it must have been Carolina scored. Daniel Jones threw an interception on the first play of the drive. Jadavian Sanders. Bro, they gotta throw it to my league neighbors already. Come on. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta. Oh, it's so early. Early with all these lights blinding me here. It's not even that early. It's getting close to lunchtime. James said he's done 400 or 500 runs in Cast Sanctuary. Got a rune on run 25, nothing since. Yeah, there's some of my luck. Minus the rune on run 25, though. Minus the rune on run 25. Toy Gun says, isn't Corpse Explosion bad if you're on higher players counts? No. See, I don't know. A lot of people say that, and I don't know necessarily where that initially came from. There must have been a pretty large streamer that had said that. Because Corpse Explosion does damage based upon how much life the original monster had when he was alive. So it essentially is like unaffected by players count. But everybody says that Corpse Explosion doesn't work good on higher players count, so I'm not sure where that kind of came from. Maybe am I misunderstanding something? Maybe I'll look it up again, because I mean I run Corpse Explosion players 7 cows like all the time, and like, you know, it's easy peasy. Maybe it's because like the first kill comes slow, so maybe that's why people, and like the poison damage, if it's not crazy high, the first like kill is real slow, so that's why people say that necromancers don't work great or something. Could cube it, but I don't know about that. Let's see, if you die over and over again and lose more experience past your ding for the current level. No, you can't lose experience below what your current level or whatever. So cube it together. Well, the thing is I don't need it, and I don't know. On ladder, I absolutely would cube that together, but I have like multiple, like I probably have at least 5 4-socketed and 5-socketed, like 5 of each, like ethereal polearm bases like that. So Saffron says if that was the case, Phil would be at level 1 right now on every character. This guy, I haven't died. Let me knock on my desk real quick. I haven't died in a minute, right? It's been a couple weeks probably, huh? Couple weeks. I never died before I started streaming, so it's obviously chat's fault. Oh, I must have missed something here again. Who would I miss? It's usually up here, huh? Yeah, always is that. I always think I click it and it turns out that I missed it. Allegedly, Cardboard Warrior. Allegedly, exactly allegedly. See, Saffron said he'd rather keep the amethyst than try to get the 4 open-socketed ethereal polearm on ladder. I mean, in the first couple of days of ladder, I would much rather sacrifice the amethyst to get a 4-socketed ethereal like thresher than to keep 1 amethyst. The thing is too is to roll these, isn't it? I think it's an am rune, am, ral, and a perfect amethyst, which is painful because they're both 2 pieces to craft an amulet. James said, see, here's a real legend right here, admitting when something bad goes wrong for you. It says Infector landed right on his head, wasn't paying attention, got taken out. Bad combination of auras. Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us. There's a true man that can admit it. A true man. D2R limited in sense of... Yeah, I mean, you can... they have different, like, name changes and stuff for D2R, but... it's not really necessary in most cases, to be perfectly honest, but... if I was starting off on single player right now, I would get one, but... I might use one. I have 1 Holy Grail item left, and I might find it eventually sometime in the next millennia, but... don't even feel like worrying about getting some kind of loot filter or anything like that. James. This guy. This guy. It'd be pretty sick if you start losing levels, skill points, stats, if you died too many times. Ooh, boy, that'd be rough. That would be rough. Don't want to do that. That sounds like a terrible idea. Not the best base, but we'll see what's up. Bill's an MF glitch. I don't know, man. The way my luck's been going, I would have to say I'm an MF glitch in the sense that I don't find anything. The last few days have been rough on the how slow it's been. The drops have been struggling, but at least we got a bunch of legends up in the chat. That's the most important thing. I just found a wisp. Nice. Yeah, wisp is one that took me too long on single player. Congrats on finding that one. Whoopsie. Yeah, fire poison. I mean, those aren't bad. Those aren't bad. Walk, run, hit recovery, couple reses that are reasonably high with Magic Mine. They're not bad. Those are pretty good boots for a 2 reser. You know, not too shabby. Not sure if I really need anything of that type though. Poison is obviously Energy Shield, Novasork, Fire Res. It's a good res to get item boot, I guess. I don't think I really need them though. They're not too bad though. Don't really need them though. $29 level requirement. Yeah, not the. Not the most important for offline or for single player though, but yeah. Yeah, boots can roll with very low requirements. I wonder where I have them. Like these are level 18. Like look at these things. Lightning, fire, poison. Level 18. It's pretty crazy. I got one pair that's level 18. It's 40 lightning, 40 fire, and then it had 20 to like cold or something like that. So yeah. Oop, what am I doing here? Player's difficulty to start out single player. I mean, definitely just I always just do playthroughs on players 1. I don't. The only time I'll up it on offline single player is maybe I won't be high enough level, and one of the easiest ways, in my opinion, to get levels on offline single player is to spam farm like players 8, Eldritch and Shank, or like Pindle or something. It's like it's right there, you know. So Toygun says thinks they should add a semi-hardcore mode. Semi-hardcore mode. What does that even? If you die, you lose a level. Okay. We'll just call it serious mode. Every time you die, you lose an entire level. Yeah, I don't know. I would just oh. Trying to go quick, almost missed these gloves. It could have been my 220 Javas. Super serial mode. Super serious. Shop gloves, yeah. I did that for like a half hour, 45 minutes one day. Maybe more than that, an hour maybe, and I was like, alright, I'm done doing this. This is the most boring thing of all time. Shopping for gloves makes LK look like a super fun activity. To be straight up. Shopping for any item is so boring. At least when you shop for a telestaff or a life tap wand, it takes like no time at all. Those 320 Java gloves are so boring. Do it. Good old dual leech. Shopped one day for 8 hours. Oof, rough. Rough. Viv said he got a, yeah, high runes. You're if you want to get any high runes, you definitely want to clear all the large packs out for sure. Clear as many random monsters or random mobs as fast as you can. For sure. So Biv says he got 2 Jaws and a Griffin's off of white monsters in some Teasies. Nice. Conquest, sword, boring. Found 320s in a pub game the other day. What did I found? What did I find the other day? There were 3 Java, or no, there were 3. What did I find? I never identified gloves, but just to joke around, I was like, I'll identify these gloves and they'll be my 320s. And they were like 3 passive and magic with like 10 IES or something. I was like, come on. Champs, why not? Sure. We'll go back for some champs. Okay, we'll do this now. Not important that he's just looking for the 3 skills, he says, huh? Just for the 3 skills. Yeah, I feel like you do want the increased attack speed, but I guess 3 skills is better than not 3 skills, right? One in 11,000 chance for 320s. Boy, so that's when you're shopping them. So, but the thing is too, is you only see like 2 or 3 gloves. Sometimes there aren't any gloves when you shop one time. So that, honestly, you'd have to shop like, you'd have to hit the shop like, on average, like 7,000 times. That's terrible. And if you get bad luck, it could be like 20,000 times. Oof, rough, rough, rough. That sounds unfun to me. Yeah, if you put the portal right there. Yeah, it's, I don't know about annoying, but nowadays you can't jump and back and forth through the portal as fast as you used to. So it's kind of annoying. If you can farm the right map and you have the waypoint right there, or not the waypoint, but the step out of town. I think that's faster, but I could see just for ease sake, just put the portal there and just like, you know, you don't have to worry about it too much. I think it's the map I have on my sorceress, because you can teleport back into town. So, oh yeah, it's not there, but you can envision it. You go to Charcy, whoop, you can run out of town and you go out right here, and then you teleport right here, and you can just take like 1 step and check Charcy again real quick. Maybe while I'm here. See, no gloves. Rough. Rough. Or you can get this waypoint right here too. So you can check Charcy and then telekinesis the waypoint from about this distance. Boop, boop, and then run back over again. I think both of those are technically faster, but they do take a lot more wrist moving effort and more clicking and stuff. So I can definitely see Lazy Phil not wanting to do that. You did Anya. Okay, so you just pop a... wait, Anya. 320 shopping at Anya? Oh, Akara. Who am I thinking of? Where's Anya at? Am I slow in the brain? Oh, Anya. I'm dumb. I couldn't remember who that was for a second. What? I never rescued Anya yet. I'm gonna go rescue Anya real quick. This guy. Easily forgotten here. I forget. We got right here. Leaving? Alright. Oh, nice. You didn't give her all my mac and cheese, did you? I'm joking. Alright, thanks. Have a good day. Alright. Yeah, missing them resistances. What a... It's funny how often this happens. The funniest one, and these guys are not undead or demons, but we'll be all right. We'll foe them to death. The funniest one is when I went to run Chaos Sanctuary with my assassin one time, because I'm like, ooh, it's going to be, there's terror zones now. It's going to be terrorized. And I went on my assassin, and I never even got past Act 1. I never did, I never finished the game. Mac and cheese diet? Yeah, that's what I'm working on, for sure. She'll be fine. Now I have capped resistance there. There we go. Perfect. Not even killing Frozenstein. Wait, is it Steen or Stein? Which one is it? Is it like Silverstein? Or is it like Frankenstein? Which one is it? Let's shop some gloves. No, I can't get back through. Let me through. No, I know there's a I know you can't get through the portal. That's what I was talking about a minute ago. How it's actually faster nowadays to go technically Charcy to go waypoint and back, or to go out of town and teleport back in because of that. It's like a 5-second delay. Not literally, it's like a 2-second or something, but I wonder why they added that, by the way. Anyone ever, did they ever say why they added that cooldown on going through portals? Or was that just... Oh, if you shop gloves on Legacy, they're easier to see, somebody says. Interesting. Yeah, I never heard that or whatever. Need a shop bot? Yeah, I mean, that's one way to do it. Boy, this is so much easier now that I have all this more resistance. Life-changing. Any GG finds today? Did find a pull rune. So yes. Now these Chaos Sanctuary runs been slow for like days, but because of insane shoppers. I suppose. So specifically to stop from people being able to shop. Okay. That's specifically why they did it. How about that? Just to annoy us. Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, Fanatic saying it's always a certain shade of gold. Yeah, they're a certain color. I mean, there's a certain color here in D2R too, but I feel like it's like black. Christmas shopping done. What kind of crazy talk is this? I can start my Christmas shopping in like 45 days from now. Yeah, Lunchbox saying didn't stop people from shopping, just made it harder and take longer. Yeah. Does MF stop gaining effectiveness at 500? It doesn't stop, but it's honestly, in almost every circumstance, you don't really need to do more than that for sure. There's a whole diminishing, like, return curve, essentially. I don't know if you've ever seen the graph. I wouldn't really ever try to get that high, with the exception of the Zerker, teleport and Zerker barb, because you can stack all that magic find and it doesn't hurt your kill speed at all, so Cassandra, what's going on? Hey, welcome in. Bad after 30, says Mix. Or after 300, I said 30. Yeah, pretty much I just throw on, like, if I throw on gear to get good kill speed, and if my Magic Find lands over 200, I pretty much just say that's fine. Because usually, you know, if you have Enigma, honestly, literally, just Enigma, Shaco, which is pretty standard on a lot of casters. Sometimes you'll have less if you have a Griffins or you're doing something different, but yeah. Enigma, Shaco, you're going to have a Geeds. 7 Magic Find Charms down here. That's all you need. And you'll fall in at 259. And I'm like, that's good enough. That's good enough. I can see argument, you know, maybe do something to get to 300, or some people say 350 is the number they pick. But it's all just opinion at that point. Some builds are just better at getting more Magic Find than others, based upon like the gear that you would choose. Usually like Javazans have a little less because of the Griffin's Eye up top. A few other, you know, stuff like that. Rune word suggestions for a Javazan besides Enigma. If you want to go a budget route, Hustle's kind of a good option. Like if you don't have teleport, because Hustle gives you a bunch of walk run. It's like 60% walk run, right? I think, doesn't it give you a little attack speed too? I kind of forget now. Gives you that 6 to evade. So. Did my solo self on Ubers. 4 runs, 3 Sorceress Torches, and a Pally. What? A 1722. My gosh. Impressive. You said that was solo self-found, so that's like, you're probably offline single player, so if that was online, that would be like gold mine. But yeah, knocking off Pally and Sork right off the bat, it's always cool though. Congrats. Yeah, 65 walk run, 40 IS. So there you go. Yeah, that's a good option. Someone said Chains of Honor, so yeah, you could go there. Another kind of budget one, you could even throw on a Treachery. You could throw on a Peace. A lot of people have been chatting up Peace lately. Treachery give you a ton of increased attack speed, so you can throw them jabs super fast. More super fast, I should say. So many 2 to martial arts skills ones. Jeez. Yeah, I never realized on Peace, like on a playthrough, I never realized that it was a level 25 Valk. It's kind of funny that on a playthrough you could just like have your Valk wreck and stuff because you can get that level 25 Valkyrie. I think it's like a 25% chance on being hit or something like that, or maybe it's a lower percent chance, but it's still kind of crazy. I don't think I didn't mean, what am I doing here? I didn't mean, I said for budget Treachery. So yeah, I don't know if you misheard me or something. But Chains of Honor is another option for a rune word. For the price, I don't know if I would use Chains of Honor for the price, like you said, a Burr rune. I mean, if you have the wealth, well, I'd probably end up going with Enigma, but yeah, if you can't get Enigma, some of them other options are definitely great. Importance, not importance that he wished Deadly Strike worked on Smite. Could help out. Still got the Crush and Blow at least, for sure. For sure. Yeah, all right, we'll keep hitting some more runs here. Let me check my fantasy team just that super quick, just like a 5-second check here. Can I at least say I got some points? Yes. 2 catches, 12 yards. That's what I'm talking about. Malik Neighbors, what a goat. What a legend. Where'd that come from here? Tanner says, if you're using Burr Runes, Enigma, Infinity, Beast, Chains of Honor. Yeah, I never thought about the Chains of Honor Beast debate there, but yeah, I agree with the Enigma, Infinity for sure. Yeah, Patrick saying the Chains of Honor, nice if you're lacking those resistances. Yeah, for sure. That's the main draw of it, right? Obviously, let's see. I don't use Chains of Honor very often. Like, when I think about it, I don't remember. Ooh, look at this pack. Beautiful. I know it's got 2 to skills. A little bit of magic find on there because you use an ist. I don't remember what all is on there, to be honest. Probably a bunch of defense. Don't remember for sure. Can foe take an Uber? Fist of the Heavens against Ubers? Boy, maybe somebody could do it, but I wouldn't recommend. The thing is, if you're a Fist of the Heavens paladin, you already have a point into smite, and then you can kind of like dual spec it, foe smiter. I wouldn't actually use the Fist of the Heavens skill or the blessed Holy Bolt, I mean, skill against the Ubers. No, I mean somebody might have been able to do it at some point, but can't recommend. Can't recommend that. Peace 2% chance. Gotcha. %2 chance to have Velk. The lifesteal on Chains of Honor. There you go. I forget about that. That's why it's the primo choice for those Energy Shield Novasork mercenaries. Forgot about that one. Boy, what's going on with this luck? Probably done 10 hours here in the Chaos Sanctuary. I think my best. Did I even find it? Did I find a gull that other day in the Chaos Sanctuary? Maybe. I wonder if pulls my best rune here in the Chaos Sanctuary. Monkey Bone saying, yeah, long wait for CMC to start this week. Yeah, coming back. Yeah, Spitzer saying, yeah, Holy Bolt him down Ubers and have your mercenaries standing up there taking him on. Yeah. There you go. Gull or gull? Yeah. Found a gull dagger. I think I found this gull, maybe. But looking where the gull's at, under the Vex, makes me think I found the gull in cows. And then I found the Vex in cows. Or something like that. I think I found a lem and a pulse so far in like 10 hours of Chaos Sanctuary. If not more. Unfortunate. Chris Pratt saying the Lions 49ers at the end of the year, pretty much. Yeah, that's going to be a crazy one. For sure, for sure. But yeah, with the time here, I'm getting hungry. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and be calling her a day here, fellas. Let me look at what's the Terrazone schedule look like, actually. I'm going to hop off. It's about to be TZ Chaos or something. I haven't looked into it. So early in the morning. Ancient's Way. Don't mind missing that, so. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Appreciate you joining me on this wonderful Sunday morning. So appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for the generosity. Quite a bit from quite a few people, but let me hop over here. I know Wicked Plumber definitely hit up with some generosity today. Chris of the Cape, a couple times here. Appreciate you. And definitely re-up memberships from like Kermit, a little bit from Trash there. Appreciate y'all. And a few Death Dream over there, Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Best of luck on your fantasy football teams if you got them today. And just in general, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll catch you back probably streaming tomorrow. It is a Monday. So yeah, peace out, fellas. And keep slaying. Ooh.